All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Today is Sunday, January 22nd, 2017. I am DSP. I am here live on the stream. So welcome, whether you're watching this live right now on my Twitch channel. Thank you for being here. Or if you are watching on YouTube on demand, I'm going to be splitting up today's very first Twitch and Chill Marathon stream into segments for YouTube due to viewer request. I guess some people, are sad they're not able to attend here live today. And although, quite honestly, if you're not here live, you're obviously not going to get the same interactive experience as the people who are able to be here. At least it's cool that you were able to join and watch kind of what you missed out on, afterwards at a future date, okay? So first off, welcome. Boy, is this going to be something different. All right, first of all, I'm going to show you why it's different. Everyone ready for the big reveal? Here we go. Get ready. Wow. I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. I am here. I am live here on the stream. As you can see, face cam, like a lot of these streamers do constantly. They do face cam like this. So here I am. Okay, we've got stream chat right here already. See that? Already on the stream. That's the first time I'm ever doing that, right? The way it's going to work is that the game is going to be above me here, okay? And I want to say thanks to those who actually came out last night, impromptu last night for about an hour and a half. I streamed a setup stream for me to set this up for today so that we'd have this layout ready to go before we got, going with today's session. I didn't want to have an hour of setup when this was supposed to already be going live today, okay? So the good news is we're good to go. We could jump right into stuff after this brief intro that I'll do here to explain the premise of today. The bad news is, sadly, I am still getting over this goddamn cold. The good, but it's not terrible. Listen, my voice is actually fully back to normal. I don't have that gunk or whatever that's been in my throat for the past month. It's gone, so that's a good thing. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, right, that my voice holds out today over the course, because today's going to be about a 6 to 7 hour stream. Right now it's 12:35 p.m. my local time, and I'm planning to stream till around 7 p.m. There will be a couple breaks in between there as we go between games and stuff, potty breaks and stuff like that, necessary drink breaks or whatever. But for the most part, my goal here is to have a fun, interactive stream with those who are able to be here, live in the stream chat. So that means a few things, okay? That means that number one, after this intro segment, obviously, I'll be reading the stream chat and kind of directly reacting to the people. You're going to hear a lot of dialogue and me going back and forth, people talking in the stream chat, which is not usual for a stream like this. When I do streams, I'm just playing a game and hyper-focused on whatever game I'm playing, right? And I don't usually take time away from the gameplay to start reading stream chat, reacting to stream chat, and doing stuff like that. But I'm going to do that. That's going to kind of be a major part of this stream today, is to be interactive with the people who are here live. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the games that I'm playing today, many of them are interactive. You're going to see that for the games that the patrons for December nominated on. Some of these are directly, people are going to be using their phones to vote on stuff that's going to directly affect the game, or your PC or whatever device. You're actually going to have direct input into what happens in the gameplay and the stream today, which is awesome. I like that they have these interactive things. I didn't even know that this stuff existed until my patrons nominated these games. I looked into them. I'm like, this is an ingenious idea for people who live stream to have this kind of interactive game. I really like that idea. So that's the premise of today's stream. Now, let's talk about games, because I know people are, well, it's great that you're doing this stream, Phil, but what are you playing today? What's it going to be? Stardew Valley. All right, Stardew Valley, which is a very chill game. I know, I played this game for about a little over an hour in my last indie stream a couple months ago. And boy, is that a laid-back game. There's really, it's certainly not like Don't Starve, where you got to micromanage everything because things are coming to kill you or anything. No, it's so plant the crops, walk around, talk to people, plant more crops, and put your crops and get currency with the crops to go buy more seeds so you can plant more crops. It's a very relaxing time waster game. So if anything, it'll be a cool opportunity for me to interact with the people in the stream chat and have conversation. You know, while I'm playing, it's going to be basically conversation time for people to talk. It'll also be like an impromptu Q&A session, I think, in a lot of ways. So we'll see. That's going to be one thing I'm playing today. Another thing I'm playing today is Jackbox Party Pack. Now, I bought the third one, where you can actually see my fingers here with this webcam. I bought the third one. There's 3 of these party packs, so I bought the most recent one, which I believe is 5 games, and they're all different. We played one of them quick last night on stream just to get this set up and see if it would work, and it worked really well. It seems to me like the Jackbox games may be like the best thing for this kind of stream because there's me playing, there's a group of people who play along on the game itself, and then there's people behind the scenes who vote. It's kind of like one of the games is like Family Feud, where people vote and then the voting determines like the answers to questions and stuff. You'll see once we get into it what it is. But it seems like Jackbox may be like the best thing for this kind of stream. Okay, so I got 3, but there's also 1 and 2. I'm considering if people really like the Jackbox and they want to see more of it, I might buy another one on the fly here on the stream and just get it going so that we could play another Jackbox game together as well, okay? And then I got this other game called Choice Chamber, which is kind of the same premise but a different kind of gameplay. It's a side-scrolling action game where I'm doing combat and stuff, but people watching in the stream chat type stuff, and the game will actually measure the amount of words recorded in my stream chat and makes things happen in the game. So, for example, at the beginning of the game, it says, what kind of weapon do you want Phil to have? A sword, a hammer, or I don't know what the third one was. And people, oh, I want hammer. So everyone types hammer, 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 and then a hammer appears, and I use the hammer in the game. So that's kind of cool, too. So it's all different kinds of interaction. You got chat interaction, and then actual gameplay interaction, and then actual voting for things to change in a game I'm playing. So 3 completely different kinds of stuff going on today's stream, which is kind of neat, I think, okay? So, pretty nice. Now, if we get through everything, and, you know, we get through everything, and we're near the end, you know, we still have time on the stream. Let's say we played all 3 games. People really don't want another Jackbox. They want something different. I have a few backups. For example, I could go back to Spooky's House of Jump Scares, which I also played during my Indies Marathon a couple months ago. People actually really liked it when I was playing that, so we could go back to that. Or I could try an Undertale Genocide run, although I don't know how that's going to work. So a lot of people nominated that for today's stream, and I'm like, how could that work? Because isn't it like really difficult when you're in the boss fights and you have to like be like super hyper intense to try to beat them? How is that going to be good for an interactive stream? I don't know. But, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see how today's stream goes. Alright? Apologies, like I said, I'm going to end, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to have a little bit of snorting and nastiness because this cold is still kind of, I'm still fighting it, alright? The good news is, I'm almost not congested at all anymore. I don't think that's really going to affect anything. So that's a good thing. I have tissues here if I need them or whatever. If I have to blow my nose, I'll mute and get the webcam out of there for a minute for me to do it. So that people aren't grossed out or whatever, okay? Fair enough. Alright, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to cover. I guess the only thing that I would say is two quick things. Alright? Because I'm not going to do a formal plugs segment for this stream. You guys could see plugs to my left here. Alright? You can see them, and you understand the deal. You know what I mean? Like here, I'll just very quickly... Here they are. You can help me out by using my Loot Crate referral code, which you can find in the description of all of my streams and videos, or following me on Twitter, or checking out my KO Gaming channel, which is edited content, or pledging to my Patreon, right? You know, this is the goal reward, because we hit the patron funding for December. If we hit the patron funding for this month, January, there'll be a Patron's Choice playthrough going on. And, of course, you can check out my girlfriend's business, The Blackcurrant. So there you go. There's your gratuitous plug segment. I took all of 20 seconds to do it. But I will say this. If people like this, okay, and if this turns out to be something that works out business-wise. Now, I know people don't like it when I talk about business, right? Oh, my God. The bottom line is, streaming is profitable on Twitch when people participate. Meaning, if you sub to my channel... If you give me cheers with bits during the streams, and if you watch the advertisements that I run during breaks. If this stream ends up being profitable, I'll consider doing more in the future. And no, they won't always have to be a Patreon reward. The reason I did this as a Patreon reward is because, number one, I wanted to do it as a marathon, which is a whole day away. And number two, because I didn't know if it was going to work out. Now, if it works out, I'll consider doing this in the future as maybe like once a month, maybe I'll do it, right? I'll do a random weekend day. Let's have an interactive Twitch and chill stream together and do these games and have this kind of fun stuff, okay? So, there you have it. Does that sound good? All right. Is that fair enough? So, we'll see how much people participate today. We'll see how that kind of stuff goes. I'm actually curious because the way that I set this up is that you can't see certain interactions in the stream chat that actually shows up on the screen. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see, for example, if someone does a bit cheer, I don't know if it'll show up on the on-screen chat. So I have no idea because I set it up that it shouldn't show like bot interactions and it shouldn't show moderator actions. Like there's certain things that it's not going to show there. It should only be showing like dialogue of people talking. I don't know if it would show anything else. There's no way to really tell until someone actually tries it. So I guess we'll find out on the fly here, okay? One final thing. I am recording this for YouTube, and the way I'm doing it is in segments. So this right now is the intro. This is a segment, okay? This will be one video. What I'm about to do is I'm about to ask the stream chat, you know, what game would you like to see first? It looks like whoa, okay, it looks like cheers work, but they don't show the amount. You see that? So Nerve 117 just did a very small 10-bit cheer to test, and it showed the cheer, but it didn't show the amount. That's kind of weird. So Akio Artorius just did a 35-bit cheer, so it shows the symbol, but it doesn't show the amount. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. That's good, too, because then it won't have people all trying to, you know, compete with each other in the chat to get, oh, look, I did the biggest cheer and stuff like that. You know, it won't be the whole chat spammed with stuff like that. Okay. So anyway, I'm recording this in segments. Sorry, I got distracted. We're recording this in segments. What I'm going to do is poll the stream chat and say, what game do you want to see first? And depending on what people say here, we'll play that first. That'll be a whole video. So really, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's just going to be a few videos. It'll probably be an intro, Stardew, you know, Choice Chamber, Jackbox. If I do a different Jackbox, or if I play another game. So it's going to be very few videos for YouTube, okay? All right. So there you have it. All right. So let's begin, everyone. Right now, I'm going to ask the stream chat, pose this question to the stream chat. What game would you like to see me play first? Stardew Valley, Choice Chamber, or Jackbox Party Pack 3? So let's see what the stream chat says. All right. And let's see. Let's see what people got. So we already got votes for Stardew Valley. Someone wants Cacbox. Cacbox. It's a whole different game. A couple votes for Choice Chamber. Whoa. A ton of votes for Jackbox. A few votes for Stardew. Looks like most people are saying Jackbox. I got a few for Choice Chamber now. But I think the majority here is actually saying Jackbox. You know what? Jackbox may be the way to go to start. And here's why I say that. Let's say we play Jackbox and we like it, but then we're going to play the other games, right? When we finish with the other games, then we can decide, do you want me to get another Jackbox game, or do you want me to do something different? So maybe Jackbox is the way to go to start. Okay. So, thank you to everyone who's here live. I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you have fun with the interactivity that the way this stream is going to work today. Okay. Thanks to those watching on YouTube. Hope everyone has fun and it ends up being a fun stream. And we'll, like I said, if this ends up being successful, I would love to do it as an ongoing thing, something that I come back to as something different to do, rather than me just be doing raw gameplay for YouTube all the time. This could be something completely fun and different, all right? Fair enough? All right, so that's it. I'll start recording. This will be the end of the first part. I'll set us up for Jackbox, and when I come back, we'll do Jackbox Party Pack, okay? All right, here we go.